Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all well. So today, let me first address the elephant in the room. I am new to the self-tanning train, so my hands, you guys, my hands are so orange. And honestly, if you know like how to fix this, let me know down below. Like, I haven't Googled it yet. I've just been dealing with it and they're so embarrassing. Today I created this look. It's really, I feel like it's really drag inspired. I feel like the center of my face is more highlighted than I ever usually do. But I really wanted to do something colorful and fun and intense for summer. Of course, you could wear this look anytime you want, but it's just kind of like a summer glam, colorful eye. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. I've missed you guys and I really appreciate you guys like commenting and me interacting with you guys more, because I feel like it's kind of like one-sided sometimes. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and then just comment where you are from down below. All you have to say is like the state of where you're from. I don't know, I would kind of like to get an idea of like where you guys are at. Not like I'm gonna come and find you or anything. Maybe this isn't a good idea. But yeah, if you guys want to see how to create this look, I'm obsessed. I think it's beautiful. Go ahead and stay tuned and press that like button and let's get into the tutorial. To start off this summer look, I'm going to first prime. I'm using this moisturizing gel by Kenzo Perfumes to help prime my skin and make my makeup stay all day. I would originally just apply it in my T-zone, but I actually used way too much, so I ended up applying it all over my face. This guy is extremely tacky and extremely sticky, so if you like primers that stick, I would totally recommend this one. I'm still testing it out, but for right now, I really like it. I'm gonna go in with my new favorite foundation. This is Covergirl Healthy Elixir. You guys, I did a first impression on this foundation. It is so, so beautiful. The way it glides over your skin is absolutely insane. I'm using a pretty dark shade. Dark for me, it's like 742 or 745, the shade. And then I'm going in with this Michael Todd Beauty foundation brush. This brush actually has a head that like rotates and vibrates. And you can just see how beautiful it is gliding over my skin. I was sent this brush, but you guys, the results speak for itself. It's stunning. Foundation sponge will do the same thing. I'm just testing out this new brush and I really like the finish of it. Now that my base is done, I'm going to highlight. I am using these two drugstore concealers. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair, and I'm going to top that off with the NYX HD Concealer. I just like mixing concealers. This Maybelline Fit Me one isn't really that potent, but I find it really pretty, and the NYX one is a lot lighter, so I just double it up. It gives me a really extreme highlighted look, which I don't mind. To set all that concealer, I'm going in with the Cody Airspun Extra Coverage Powder, and today was actually my first time trying it. You guys, I am currently obsessed with this stuff. You will definitely see it in my July favorites. I never knew that a powder could make such a difference. My skin totally does look airbrushed. It really reminds me of almost like a drag queen finish. I'm going to set that concealer that I used of my eye. I'm going to set that whole area with a white eyeshadow to use as a base, and then we're going to go in with the Morphe 35B palette. I'm going to take this violet pink shade. This look essentially is really simple. I'm only using 2 shades of eyeshadow. I'm just going to work that all over my crease. I'm going to be here for quite a little bit, just layering up the color. You guys can just see my different techniques. Once I spread the color over the crease, then I will blow out the edges once I don't have so much product on my brush. I really am going back and forth quite a few times to intensify the color. It's not just one dip in the eyeshadow and then it's done. I am probably dipping in there like 4 or 5 times. Once the matte shade is blown out, then I'm going to go in with this like iridescent purple color. This shade does not have a lot of pigmentation, like at all. I layered it up at least 10 times just to get it what it was. So I would definitely say this palette is worth it if you want to do pops of color. The matte shades really are not bad to work with, but if you're expecting a foiled, really beautiful metallic shade, look elsewhere because this palette really doesn't provide it. Once I put that all over the lid, I am just going to diffuse the edges a little bit once more just to make sure that everything is blown out to perfection. For my inner corner, I attempted to use that really like light pink crystal shade, but it just really wasn't doing it for me. Like I applied it here and I was even debating like putting in this footage, but I eventually topped it off with MAC Nylon because this guy just wasn't doing the job for me. For my lower lash line, I kept it really simple. I used the same pink purple matte shade that we use in the crease, and I just brought it to the lower lash line. There was absolutely nothing else I did besides just layer it up quite a lot. Even when I was doing like my bronzer and blush, I still went in there and tried to make that under lash line super intense. Blowing things out just a little bit and editing the look by putting more eyeshadow on the outer corner. I put on some falsies. These are Flutter lashes and makeup Shayla's collaboration in Slayla. They fit my eye perfectly and now I'm just tightlining. For my face, I'm going to go in with Benefit Hoola. It's really just going to bronze me up and it's not going to make me too warm. It is absolutely perfect for the tan shade I am now. When I am not self-tanned, I find Hoola a little bit too heavy duty for me, so I only am sticking to it right now. I'm basically putting it on a 3 on the outside of my face. I'm going up into my forehead and temples on my cheekbones, and then I'm going to define my jawline with it and try and cut down on my double chin. To clean up my contour, I'm just going to take the Cody Airspun powder again and my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to shape my face and get my contour under control and a little bit sharper. If you want to be really extra, you can highlight your face using some light shaping powders. I'm using the ones from the Kat Von D palette, which are just absolutely beautiful. They are so silky. I just mixed the light one and the yellow one, and I'm going to run them underneath my eyes, on my chin, and on my forehead as well. To highlight today, I'm going to go in with Becca Opal, which has just been my super favorite highlight since I've been self-tanned. It is just so beautiful. It's like raw silver, chrome, gold. It's insane. I definitely love it so much, and I am highlighting my forehead a lot, but I believe it started as an accident. For my blush, I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. I am placing my blush a lot higher than usual. Like I said in my last tutorial, I'm trying to change the angles of my face, so I want to lift my face up so my blush is going higher. For my nude lip, I always use a lip liner, especially if I'm using a regular lipstick. If I'm using liquid lipstick, I don't use any lip liner, but today I was using a regular lipstick, so I'm defining with MAC Stripdown, and this lipstick is MAC Honey Love, my all-time favorite nude lipstick. I'm also going to top it off with a MAC gloss. This is MAC Oyster Girl.
Okay, you guys, so that has wrapped up this look. Please let me know your thoughts down below. If you have any suggestions down below as well, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed again, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. And that seems like a lot, but honestly, whenever I look at that palette, I'm like, okay, what shade would I put in the crease? What would my overall look be like after I finish using that palette? And I just feel like if I used it 3 days in a row, my looks would look